I see this happen every day, and but I'll just tell you a personal experience from my father, and we share that in common. A father with Parkinson disease. Um, when my dad was diagnosed, I was already on the board of directors of Rocksteady Boxing, so I was on the board before I had any personal relationship to Rocksteady. And my dad wasn't an athlete, he wasn't an exerciser. Um, he had, we, we call it closeted Parkinson disease. He just had a tremor, and I can easily tuck that tremoring hand into my pocket and not worry about it. And so, you know, he obviously knew my involvement in the organization and the importance of exercise, but I wasn't going to push him to that. He needed to come to to his own conclusion. And for a long time, he said, "Look, if y'all ever run a study with Rocksteady Boxing, I'll be glad to be in the control group that doesn't box because there's no way I'm going to boxing gym for my Parkinson disease and hang out with all those people with Parkinson's. Like I got it under control. I can just tuck this hand away and we're good to go." So I didn't push, but I kept information flowing in front of them, right? Like, here's more research that says the importance of exercise. Here's research that shows the slowing of the progression of the disease. And so one day I just get a call and he said, "Hey, I thought you'd want to know I went to Rocksteady for my assessment today." I said, "Well, that's pretty good." I said, "I hope you like it. I think you will." Um, and then, 2 days later, he calls. I went to my first class. I never wanted to go, but here I went and I went to my first class. It didn't kill me, and I actually enjoyed myself. Funny side note that we're not trying to make here is the next class he calls and said, "Ooh, I about didn't make it through the warm up this day." He's like, they were being nice to me my first day and they really cranked it up. But that's a long kind of fun way to say he went from being opposed to
Yeah.
going and being part of this class to making his own decision, getting into that class, and then he was hooked. He
Yeah.
was part of that Rocksteady community till his final days.